This AFC East Division Preview Edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SGPN.
Hey, what's up, you degenerate gamblers? This is Bill Burr, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, baby.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man. San Diego Superchargers.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stuck in the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
We're just bear crawling to the NFL opening kickoff.
Oh, let's get it, baby.
All fours.
The countdown to kickoff is on. I mean, I know I might get flagged, but Ryan, just a little. Just a little.
Touch.
The National Football League. I'm doing this as a parody, thus creating free use. Let's go, baby. The NFL is back. All right. Good times. We got the phrase that pays. Shout out to everyone who has listened to all 32 episodes and submitted the phrase that pays for their chance to win $1,000 circa NFL future. Kramer,
Are we gonna defeat last year?
I just checked at the entries, and yeah, we're looking to crush last year's pace. And shout out to all the new listeners, all the new faces in the YouTube chat. I see people old and new returning for like moths to a flame. Football is back. Kramer, what would you use your $1,000 circa future on? One ticket, just one.
Well, I already did that with Liam Cohen, so I have to pick a different one.
Okay. Actually, well, let's make it about this division.
Oh, okay. Then I feel like you're burying the lead. This would be like a lock then.
Okay.
Well, do we want to give the lockout for the division at the top of the show? I would probably use it for the Bills if I was being completely a
soft,
no fun. I just got a free $1,000. I can turn it into a free $300+ on Bills division. Would you allow someone to do that?
Oh, that's right, Ryan, because I'll be putting in the bet.
Yeah.
I did not put any constraints on it, except it has to be.
You want to win the
NFL.
cash.
Do I allow people to put? I assumed it would be plus money, knowing our audience, but I didn't think they'd be Johnny CLV over here.
The wife would enjoy 1,300.
This would actually be a plus EV opportunity here.
Get a 30% return in 6 months. Come on.
This is a great investment opportunity.
We're sharp.
Yeah, I would be just hammering whatever Justin Fields stuff the circa
150 to 1 or whatever what's the most rushing touchdowns in the league?
Well, yeah. So that I think Circa only offers rushing yards because Circa knows
you're right.
they can get crushed by the variance of touchdowns.
Touchdowns are brutal.
And I was just talking on VSiN with our buddy Dustin Sweetelson.
Oh, how's Dustin
doing? Great.
Nice.
And talking about how on the long shot stuff, we of course talked ourselves into Will Levis yards, but in hindsight, we should be chasing the long shot touchdown stuff because that's really where the variance can happen. Like maybe yards, a guy comes out of nowhere, but for the most part, you know who's going to be the big receivers. You know who are going to the quarterbacks with the expected pass rate and all that stuff. But the rushing touchdowns in particular, that's where you can find the Jamal Williams. I keep calling him David Montgomery when I make this point, but
yeah, I think my pushback would be with quarterbacks. Tua happened.
Yeah,
and that was yards.
But was he? What was his odds? I think he was probably in the top 10.
But all right. I think part of our handicap was the idea that Tennessee was going to be horrible on defense and constantly chasing.
Yeah.
And getting tons of garbage yardage. But I do agree in general with that statement. Probably less for quarterbacks though.
Yeah, I mean, especially like rush touchdowns. I would much
100%
rather
rushing touchdowns.
rush touchdowns, play the long shot than the long shot rushing yards. And I am someone Justin Fields is 75-1 over on the Green Book for most rushing touchdowns in the league. Of course, if you're a CLV police, you're listening to the show all summer long, you maybe have 150-1 in pocket. I still
is
like
that what
it.
you have?
Yes,
nice.
I still like it at 75-1. And someone tweeted out the Jets photos, like the photo day for the Jets, and someone goes, even in the photo day, Justin Fields is running it. Like he has the ball, and all the stuff I've seen from preseason has me more inclined than ever. He had a nice run into the end zone in preseason. The Braylon Allen stuff, which I'm also high on, that I feel good about. Like I feel good in general.
I think after watching them practice, or not watch, but reading about them practicing with the Giants and then playing against the Giants, and looking at their quarterback room in general, they don't plan on passing the ball a ton.
No. Which is a guy who, and we'll get into the Jets as we break down the division previews here in just a second. Of course, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/phrase is where you go to submit your phrase after you've listened to all 32 NFL team previews. We have analog options for those who want to participate by mailing.
Oh,
fax.
Should I check
our fax line, Ryan? See if anything's come in.
Oh, nice.
And of course, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/phrase. And Making Bacon saying he tried to find his 10+ touchdowns, but New Zealand books got nothing on Fields, but heaps on Henderson and Drake May rushing 10+ touchdowns. Yeah, I do like the Drake May stuff rushing, which we'll get into. And yeah, let's talk about it, Kramer. We'll start.
We might have received a fax. I'm just checking it real quick. Nope, it's just a welcome letter.
Oh, it's a welcome fax.
It's a welcome fax.
That was back in the day. If you had a fax machine in an office, you used to get spam faxes. It was very annoying.
So my dad had an office, and it would be like cruises. It's the same. It's literally a lot of the same shit you now get in the
penis
form of
enlargement,
email or text.
Yeah, they just found a different venue. So let's start off with the New York Jets. Their win total 6.5. I had them going 8-9, hitting the over. Kramer also had them going 8-9, hitting the over. Are you going to be adjusting?
All right, let's talk
their
about
wins
this.
At 8-9,
because I did feel like I was. This is a team we did a while ago.
Yeah,
and I came away from it after again Giants practiced with them, so I was in it with getting a call from Colby Dan. This is always dangerous.
No.
Just kind of observing their offense and defense a little closer. My key takeaways were maybe Aaron Glenn is going to be fine as a coach, but I do think this offense is going to be really bad. But I also think Justin Fields does have the potential to get 150 rush attempts.
Yeah, I guess
so. I'm all over the place because I think they might be a worse team, but I'm still fine with the Justin Fields stuff in general.
Yeah, I'm still fine with them at 8-9. I think the type of offense they're going to run is going to be pretty ugly, but I think that's the type of offense that doesn't look good in joint practices, doesn't necessarily look good in preseason, but I think they're just going to run.
Maybe, but you would think Justin Fields scrambling around would be something that would work.
Yeah, and it did.
Kind of.
Oh, okay. What do you don't think
they were dreadful in the joint practices? And it wasn't the what people were saying about it wasn't just they weren't able to move the ball, but just they didn't look organized. The offensive line, which was I think some of the Giants beat came into thinking would be a good test, came away thinking this is not a good offensive line.
So what are you moving their wins to?
I think I have to drop it 1.
Okay.
I think I mean it doesn't really change my opinion on the team because I did come away thinking, well, okay, Aaron Glenn, we talked about this on the show. That's a head coach talking to you at the podium. I can't say that about all the coaches in the NFL. So I do believe that grown man shit will drag this team into a couple more wins, and I think if they figure out how to be a good offense running the ball, they're gonna have stretches on the schedule where I like them, but I worry early in the season that this is going to be a bad product. I'm very worried about my week 1 take.
I guess in my mind, and I'm going back and forth on. I don't know what to do for that week 1 game because I don't like taking the Steelers as road favorites. But I'm with you. I have some questions on the offense. I still think it's going to be productive enough, and I think this version of Justin Fields that we saw for the Steelers was conservative. Like it limits his big play stuff down the field, which was some of his best stuff, but it also limits the turnovers. And I think if you can stay on the positive side of the turnovers and let that defense loose, and you saw that defense was pretty good in those first 5 games when they had Saleh, they completely gave up after they fired Saleh. If that defense can come back, I'm optimistic it can. I liked it. 8-9 feels perfect for the Jets.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip them down in the first quadrant to 1 and 3.
Yeah, I could see that because those are some tougher spots at Miami,
double
at Tampa
Florida
Bay.
game. It's just like I think if this team is fun, they're gonna have a super fun running game, and the defense is gonna be really good. I just think it's gonna. Based on everything I saw and read, it's going to take a little bit of time. So I think that slower start 7-10 still feels like a successful season hitting the over. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that will be considered if Aaron Glenn goes 7-10 this year. Would that be?
I think that'll be a win.
Will
I mean, again, it kind of depends how you do it, but the fact that they were a complete disaster last year, if there's any sense of momentum, honestly, I think for them, if they feel like they can start Justin Fields the following year, I think would be a massive win for them. If the defense gets back to decent, I think that's a massive win for them.
Is there a chance the offense just becomes good because it's a unique running attack, not like something different that you have to prepare for?
Yeah, again, that's why I feel pretty good about it. And then I do like Braylon Allen. And I was
going to say, what's your favorite bet there then?
It's tough because Braylon Allen to lead the AFC East in most rushing touchdowns. We gave it out at 80-1.
What is it now?
It's 40-1.
Oh, okay. How about us?
But also, if Breece Hall gets traded, and I do think that's still in the realm of possibilities, if not preseason, maybe before the trade deadline. Justin Fields most rushing touchdowns in the AFC East at plus 750. There's a number of Justin Fields. I'll go with the Justin Fields 1,000 rush yards at 5-1 for my favorite.
That's a really good bet.
But I like all of them because I think he's just going to run the ball a ton. Now maybe I'm a little optimistic staying here at 8-9, but I think they're going to get over that 6.5. And I think it's just gonna be good defense. Braylon Allen, Justin Fields.
I think I'm still willing to put the Braylon Allen most rushing touchdowns.
He might be their goal line guy, and so that's why
their David Montgomery.
It's
correct?
Either gonna be I feel like 90% of their touchdowns are gonna be either Braylon Allen or Justin Fields running in the end zone. Those are the two. So maybe it becomes lopsided. Obviously, I like both, but Braylon Allen most rushing touchdowns at 40-1. I obviously love as well.
Something I was not able to find was an alt touchdown number. Like they have like the player to score 10 rushing touchdowns. I want that for Braylon Allen. He was not included in the pool.
Really?
At either book. So
well, I mean, you're probably
looking for some alts.
You're probably getting that here. Because him leading the AFC East, well, maybe he could lead the AFC East in 9 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think you got Josh Allen there. Trevion Henderson looks fun, but I think just him being in the David Montgomery role, let's just close our eyes and pretend this offense figures it out a little bit. You look at parts of the schedule here, where especially down the stretch, Atlanta, Miami, Jacksonville, New Orleans, New England, Buffalo, even none of these teams are going to have elite run defenses.
Yeah. And then it'll be interesting to see. James Cook did get the deal worked out as we were thinking would happen, but do you think, are they going to use him in that same role? Is he going to get the same amount of goal? He was very his touchdown percentage was really high.
Lock it up. When this happens, what happens to the player? They get injured. Ray Davis props are to me are more attractive than ever.
Well, and of course we saw it with Deebo Samuel. Now it's a little bit different if you're a receiver and dealing with that kind of chemistry. Brandon Ayuk, like when these guys sit out, they don't look they don't hit the ground running. And if you start out slow, there's a momentum to a season where it's tough to catch up. All right,
last thing,
yes,
because I think that what are we doing? Let's not pretend like they're not up. I'm going to pull up the touchdown markets for week 1. What are we doing week 1? Anytime touchdown for the Jets before we move on.
I mean, I think one of our plays we gave out in the team preview. Yeah. Me and Jared and you all had Justin Fields week 1 rushing touchdown smash. I think it was before. Smash! If it's anything over plus 150, I'm going to have a decent wager on it.
So first, Justin Fields first touchdown 850, anytime plus 190. That's not
plus
right.
190 is insane.
That's not
that
right.
was like those Anthony Richardson numbers, Ryan. Remember where
Braylon Allen plus 280?
Yeah, I think I'll play both probably.
Wow.
I mean, the problem is the Steelers have a decent defense, but I think Fields is going to be fired up. I think he's going to go out of his way to run around.
Mason Taylor 5.5 to 1 on the anytime.
He's interesting. Now he missed a little time with the injury in preseason, but then didn't seem that serious. He was back in it. Mason Taylor involves Justin Fields throwing, and my handicap is trying to limit exposure to Justin Fields throwing.
Here's the answer to the question. Stone Smart 15 to 1 on the anytime. He's their third string tight end.
Oh my God.
Also the guy that chipped Abdul Carter. So that will just to have a little narrative.
Dog mentality.
Week 1.
Of course, as always, brought to you by MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN. Football season is upon us. MyBookie has a nice new offer here for new customers. Score 100% bet back bonus up to $500. Terms and conditions do apply, but get in over at MyBookie. Perfect time to get in. Get that easy deposit, easy withdrawal with cryptocurrency, available in a ton of locations. If you're thinking, I can't get any MyBookie stuff, I'm in Kalamazoo. Try it out. Head over to mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN. Again, available from a ton of locations. Always good to have more options, and always good to support the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Help us keep our entire content network free. And go to mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. NFL is back. Let's see. They really killed it on some player props, and we're talking AFC East, including Josh Allen. 15-8 on Josh Allen passing props with a nice 23% ROI. Their college football modeling is live. We were just talking about some of the plays we like in the Week 0 Picks podcast. Go back, check that out. But start building your own models. Again, the idea of building, it's not building. You're just literally adjusting a couple sliders. They back test the data. They go, hey, if you were running this model, this is how it would look. Do you want this model? And you can either say, no, not my type, or yes, slide on in, baby. You're the kind of model I like.
Butterface.
There was clips going around of the Howard Stern Butterface competition from years ago, which I feel like would not be. We've moved on to a different.
There would be physical protests.
Well, when they had. It was a beauty contest, and then the women had bags on their heads, and then when they took off their heads, people reacting like, "Oh my god!" They were all very attractive. I don't know. SportsGamblingPodcast.com/RATHM. SportsGamblingPodcast.com/RATHMM. Get your 7-day free trial. So you're still on the over for the Jets. I'm still over on the Jets. The Miami Dolphins, Ryan. When we were talking to Big Rob, riding high, fins up. I had them 9-8. You had them 8-9, both going over their 7.5 win total. I'll start.
Oh boy.
I got to knock them at least one win, and it's for some of the just bad vibes emanating from the team. I would also say what makes me a little skeptical, not even so much the Tyreek Tua stuff. I think if Tua's out there, they're going to be okay.
They always are.
But Devin Achan dealing with a calf injury. Now they're resting him. Mike McDaniel claims he's not worried. I would be worried as someone who's on the over 7.5. I'm not going to knock him down to 7 and 10, but I will. Not
worried yet on the injury.
Mike McDaniel's.
I'm just saying in general, you're still just like guys are just resting because why not?
Yeah, I will. That second quadrant where they have 3 road games in 4 games, I will knock them down to 1 and 3 there, moving them down to 8 and 9 officially. But yeah, I mean, I gave out a prop. Ache most rushing touchdown 65-1. Again, going back to kind of liking to get some of these long shots in the rushing touchdown market. I still feel okay.
You're not worried. You just seemed worried.
What do you mean
About his soft tissue?
Oh no, I was gonna. Said I gave that out 65-1. I still feel okay overall on the Dolphins at 8-9.
You're good with his soft tissue.
It's 65-1, but yeah. I'm not loading up more on the Miami Dolphins.
I got a paper ticket in the satchel, but that's it.
Yeah, but we've seen these calf, high ankle sprains. The guys kind of play through them. They don't. I do like what I've seen out of Ollie Gordon. I don't know if there's going to be enough value now. Like Ollie Gordon, offensive rookie of the year, 400-1. I could see myself drunk at Circa putting $20 on that to win 8,000 just because I liked what I saw out of him in preseason. But I'm already eating my Quinn Ewers rookie of the year ticket. That seems unlikely, but his second game looked way better as the Quinn Ewers defender. And I am sitting on the Jalen Waddle offensive player of the year at 600-1. So there is still some upside case for this Dolphins team in my bets. I'm gonna have to think on this for a second as far as what is my favorite play. But Kramer, what are you doing? Are you knocking them down even more from 8-9? Or are you staying with 8-9?
So because obviously this is a team that needed to be adjusted. It's just that you're not hearing good. You can't adjust your opinion too much in the preseason, but the vibes, like, the coaching,
former players saying they don't think the players respect the coach. That's a little bit of a red flag.
Now, sometimes when that happens, that causes like the team to galvanize.
Yeah,
honestly. And I think if anything, this is a team that we've identified as an extreme buy low candidate. I mean, the fact that we're getting points week 1 against this Colts team led by Daniel Jones is hilarious. And then you start going through the schedule and it's like, I kind of don't see too many places where I felt like I was wrong. I still think they can, win one of at Carolina or at Atlanta. I still think they're probably going to open the season with a win. They have some, tougher home spots. I really wanted to get down because their floor is so hilarious now. Their floor is,
I mean, I will not be, spoiler alert, I'm not going to be locking up this Dolphins win total because this is.
But I think I wanted to it felt like I needed to be. I have them finishing the season 1-4 already. Do I have that slide starting sooner? Maybe that's the change. Maybe they lose that game to Washington and Spain. And
those last 5 games,
I have them 1-4 already.
3 of them are on the road.
I can have that 0-5. Let's go 0-5 there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you feel about some of those teams. So you're gonna go 0-5 in the last quadrant.
I'm sure I'm screwing up some division balance here, but
now you are no longer over 7.5 wins.
That feels way safer.
I will make it under 7.5 wins for you.
Way safer.
Okay. Now, what is your?
Sorry, Big Rob.
What is your favorite bet for the Miami Dolphins?
So obviously we all remember the incident at the Circa when Sean selfishly took the Jalen Waddle 600-1 price for himself.
Greedily.
There was another unnamed party involved. I don't want to. It's just like a streak around the field. I don't want to give them any publicity.
If you give them attention, that's what they want. They'll do it again.
Well, yeah, 100%. And so in this case, I have the paper ticket on Achan offensive player of the year and Achan touchdown, or no, just Achan offensive player of the year. I also have a digital ticket on Tyreek Hill out of spite offensive player of the year.
I love spite bets.
But I don't like any of that. I think I'm going to pivot here.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to play this team.
But right,
because the ceiling cases are the fun cases.
I also want to say, get ready for our conversation.
Can I just
when
play
we talk
week
Survivor?
1?
When we talk Survivor, Ryan, I am 100% suggesting that we got to take the Dolphins week 1 in Survivor because on
the map.
Well, that's what I was going to discuss. I was walking into work today, and I go, I'm going to try and pitch Ryan on the Dolphins Week 1 Survivor. He's going to say,
I'll make
do we
it
do
my
it on
play
the
right now.
Do we do it on the map or do we do it on our freestyle one?
I'll make it the play right now.
So for
both.
Circus Survivor,
Both.
I think for the map we keep it. I mean, we are taking a road dog. I think for the map we keep it. We go maybe a little safer, like Broncos or something.
Okay.
But for our freestyle one, I mean, fuck it. We're splitting $1,000 circuit contest entry.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up, I feel fine with a $500 bet on the Dolphins money line. And if the Dolphins get that, beat the Colts, who haven't won an opening day game since 2013. Let's say the Dolphins shock the world. I mean, they're only 2-point dogs. And if any of those big upsets come home, Ryan, if the Browns win outright against the Bengals, people are still going to be on the Bengals. If your Giants can beat the Commanders, if the Broncos somehow lose to the Titans, that's the one I feel less likely. If the Saints somehow look good against Jonathan Gannon's defense,
so let's break this down. The Dolphins' defense is probably going to suck, but the offense will be good as long as Tua's out there. So what teams can beat the Dolphins in a shootout? Like, so could the Colts beat them in a shootout? No.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm worried about like Jonathan Taylor, their ability to slow down the run. But other than that, I don't think like that the Dolphins are an incredibly fast team. The problem is their quarterback gets injured, or they're playing on like they're inside a dome. This is a perfect Mike McDaniel game. Shane Steichen citing Daniel Jones.
That's my play. Dolphins Week 1.
Dolphins Week 1 money line.
Yeah. The fact that it's a dog right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get a paper ticket this week.
I'm just gonna go. I don't think we need one. We're gonna have a Survivor entry.
All right, both.
Okay.
I mean, what? It's just money.
All right, it's true. I will co-sign Dolphins Week 1 money line, and I'll add Week 1 Survivor.
Fucking tout that CLV. I mean, you idiots. You're making Daniel. You had a whole off season to watch the games. You still didn't watch the games.
But I mean, you want to talk about Survivor strategy. Now, maybe if we're in Grandissimo, Ryan, where it's only 18 entries right now.
Yeah.
You had it at 37 and a half.
Am I borrowing? I mean, there is a world where I could make that. I could make 100K liquid. Who knows? It
is Week 1. Weird things happen in Week 1.
Well, now I want to do it.
Derek Carr.
All right.
We're definitely doing it for Survivor.
Oh no, I'm saying for the Grandissimo.
Oh, okay.
What if we had $100,000 on it? That would be enough to then actually punch Daniel Jones. I feel like physically find him.
Yeah.
And just take him down.
We got to go after him and Scott Tolzien, Ryan, because they would owe us a lot of money.
Scott Tolzien's older. It's probably a safer bet.
Elder abuse. Throw him down a flight of stairs.
Daniel Jones for us might be like trying to take down a silverback gorilla or something.
All right,
let's go for the neck.
So I'm on the over 7.5 wins. You're on the under 7.5 wins.
I had to pivot to the under.
Okay, let's kick it over to the New England Patriots.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
Win total at 8.5. I'm on the under 8.5. Got him at 7 and 10 currently. Feel very good about that so far.
I have everyone at 7 and 10 now in the division.
Yeah. I didn't notice if you were going to notice that, but you also have the Patriots 7 and 10, Ryan.
Yes.
What are you doing any adjustments
I'm
here?
going to say something disgusting. I mean, they are potentially adjust upable.
Oh, wow. Okay. Don't agree, but why are you moving them up?
Cause I think I'm seeing the things from Drake May in the offense that make me think they're not going to be incompetent like they were last year. I mean, I don't think we give them enough credit for how incompetent they were. And so I did kind of take away a game against Miami that was going to be a win for Miami. Now maybe that's the win for New England against a completely imploded Dolphins team week 18. I just think there's a world where I'm still on the under, but I do think that I do think that I should be giving this team a little bit more of a ceiling. And I had to. I reminded myself that I really did like Drake May coming out of college.
You do have one of your favorite plays was Dolphins -2.5 week 2. Because it's at Miami.
Well, that doesn't change.
Looking at this schedule, I feel very good.
The Dolphins the first 2
I
weeks
feel very
season.
good about 7-10 for this New England Patriots, because not only are they starting a rookie left tackle who has had some moments where he's gotten his ass kicked.
That's fair.
And they're also starting a rookie left guard next to him. And I'm still skeptical of Stephon Diggs, a receiver. 4 team in 4 years? That's a bit of a red flag. I think Drake May is going to be a good prospect overall, but just going back to, he hasn't won a lot of games. 1-9 when they threw double-digit times last season. I like Mike Vrabel. I like the rushing props for Drake May, but yeah, I my favorite play is under 7.5 wins. So I like the alt as well.
I'll hold, because then I can be really ambiguous in terms of who comes in second, third, or fourth place in the division. I do.
That's what people love in their previews.
Yep.
Ambiguity.
Yep. Very vague, but no, I'm going to stick on 7 and 10. Although I do think their ceiling's higher than I thought it was.
Really? What? So what do you saw?
Trevion Henderson looks really good. There's just the kind of shit they're doing in the stuff that they're running looks interesting.
You still smashing the Raiders week 1, Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
That's that's Patrick Graham and Pete Carroll against basically a rookie quarterback. But my take on the what changed here is, I think my take is they can become a better team as the season goes on. But still 7 and 10. So who knows? Maybe they're last place, maybe they're second place. But Drake May to have 5 rushing touchdowns.
Okay, yeah,
that's still plus 150.
I like that.
That I like. I think in general too, I didn't draft him enough in fantasy probably, because he's another guy. They're not replacing him. He's going to have to get hurt.
So Ryan, week 2, you're still all over the Dolphins there.
Oh yeah.
And Tua Tagovailoa.
I think the
quarterback.
God damn it. The Patriots probably start 0-3.
Well, that's why I like him going 7 and 10. I think they could start off to a rough start and then right the ship. Although you look at some of their those last 4 games are not easy. Let's start at week 12 at the Bengals. That's a tough spot. Giants at home.
Sean,
I'm hearing great things about Abdul Carter in camp.
Well,
Giants got the best player in the draft at number 3.
Andrew Thomas, aka my protector of the year, with tons of CLV. He's back at practice. Everything's going right.
Well, and then they have
Sean. You shouldn't hold the Bengals so highly regarded, right? I think we have to be cautious with that.
Oh,
they might be trash by this point in the season.
I feel fine with my Bengals prediction.
Overreacting to the preseason.
No, I had them. I had the Bengals 10 and 7. I feel like and winning in Cincinnati is going to be tough for them. Then the Giants defense, which rave reviews, top 5 defense,
could be the top sack getting defense in the league.
Then you have the late bye, which isn't usually good for a head coach in a new situation. Then Buffalo at home. They never beat the Bills. At the Ravens, at the Jets, then Dolphins at home. So I think that is not an easy stretch for them. The look ahead lines are bonkers for this team. I feel great fading them. This is, I think, one of my stronger plays here for the win total market. So I'm feeling pretty good about fading the New England Patriots here.
Yeah, I'm still in the under. I think
still in the under, but you're
missed playoff.
Did you? I don't think you told me.
I'm not adjusting. You talked me out of it.
Oh, okay. So you're staying at 7.
That's why I like being ambiguous. We discussed this, right? Second or fourth, you have no idea. Could be third too. Missed playoff parlay. They will be in it.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like you're out on the Patriots still.
I think they have. I think we could blink and they could be a playoff team, but I'm going to bet against it.
Well, and I like the Drake May running stuff, but also he reminds me, and we see this all the time with rushing quarterbacks, Ryan. There's a reckless abandon that you saw with Drake May when he did run last year and he got knocked out of a game. And then the veteran quarterbacks seem to figure out, okay, run a little safer. I don't know if he's figured that out yet. And even a guy like, Jalen Hurts, who runs relatively safe, you can still get popped every once in a while. Daniels, same kind of thing. Like, I think he's going to be running. You saw him running in that preseason game against the Bengals. I think he might get his head taken off. Like,
Jaden Daniels has more like instincts. I think Drake May, we've not really seen him have the good pocket instincts. So like to your point on, he could really have some early career Josh Allen moments.
Yeah.
Where you're completely unaware that guy's about to blast you from the blind side.
You have to know when to come.
I don't know. I
don't know. Just blast you from the blind
like
side.
Pass rusher.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Just clarify. You're talking about pass rushing, right? Hey, we just mentioned we might be playing the Dolphins. Week 1 Survivor. Maybe you want to get in the Survivor contest, Circus Survivor, biggest NFL handicapping contest. Still time to sign up. Go to footballcontest.com. Use the promo code SGP. Get $50 off your proxy fees. We are taping this on Wednesday, Ryan. Tomorrow, Thursday, kicks off Ultimate Contest Weekend. We're going to be hanging out there. There's an open bar party for everyone signing up for the contest at Bar Canada. Is going to be awesome. Going to be all over the circa all weekend, doing some podcasts from Radio Row there. Come say hi. We're doing our VSiN show 8 to 11. Be getting lit, as the kids say, after that. So again, Circa's the best. Awesome contest. Promo code SGP15 if you ever want to stay in any of the Circa, the D, Golden Gate, downtown Las Vegas. Great value there. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. We already got a little pick'em, a little higher, lower going for the college football week 0, but the week 1 numbers are up. Ryan, we may as well get into it here a little bit. I think maybe we do a little AFC East week 1. I mean, we got to start with Justin Fields. Now we could take his higher rushing, receiving touchdowns, his higher. What do you think his rushing yards are at?
Probably like 55.
What if I told you 42.5?
It feels a little low.
He's going to have 10 carries
based on what I think. Yeah.
He doesn't want to throw the football. I like the higher rushing yards. What AFC East stuff do you like week 1, Ryan?
Oh, let me put that into the car. Oh, you're looking at week 1. What am I looking at? Preseason?
Yeah. Stay away from preseason.
Yeah. We got to find, let's see what can we AFC East. So then, I mean, what's the Trevion Henderson number?
Trevion Henderson.
That feels like where I just like he's the real reason.
He only has this touchdown market available right now. There's a first half touchdown, first quarter touchdown. Anytime.
I don't like that at all. Let's just go back to Tua.
Tua.
He's gonna have 238 passing yards. Let's go over.
Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback.
Yeah, he's gonna throw all over this this team. All right, so we're going with higher, 238.5 passing yards for Tua, higher 42.5 rushing yards for Justin Fields, and you can play along. That entry will 3x our return. UnderdogFantasy.com. They got a new offer. Play $5, get $50 in bonus funds. UnderdogFantasy.com. Promo code SGPN. Last team, Ryan, the Buffalo Bills. Their win total is staggering 12.5. I want to take the under, but I got them at 13-4. Kramer had them 14-3. It is really tough to imagine them. Although I don't know, man. Again, just seeing them defense, the Hard Knocks curse, but their schedule is pretty manageable for a team this good. I do like them to win the AFC East at -280. We gave out Ray Davis, AFC East rushing touchdown leader at 150-1.
Is that not still like intriguing?
Yeah.
I mean, again, the injuries seem to happen to the guys who hold out.
It does.
And granted, he didn't really hold out all the way, but
I also gave out Keon Coleman over 750 receiving yards. I like that, but the Bills pass catchers, it's a little wonky. Shakir having the high ankle sprain, I think certainly will help the Keon Coleman stuff.
Yeah, but in some ways, having more reps for the other receivers, Shakir, a guy that already has good chemistry with Josh, you can almost spin that as a positive. Where are you at with Hard Knocks? Are you in the this is the worst Hard Knocks ever? Whiny bitch crowd.
I only got into the I only finished watching the first one, but partly that's because I'm totally locked into real football. I watched an insane amount of preseason football, so I don't think I've watched anything non-football in the past few weeks. Like any sort of potential shows. I almost got through Mobland.
You're probably not up to speed with what's going on in space right now.
What's going on in space?
Just some objects flying through the.
Yeah, not on my radar.
System.
Not on my radar. So I did not watch. To me, I always like Hard Knocks, regardless of whether it's good or bad. Like to me, it's Hard Knocks. It's just awesome to see behind the scenes stuff, slow motion sprinkler stuff, real game audio. Like I eat that up. I like it. I just haven't had time to watch it.
You see all the clips, and so like maybe you see that before you see the episode. Also, just everything is you're already getting. It used to be the only behind the scenes shit we would get for football. I don't know, but I'm sure the Eagles have their own version of Hard Knocks that they run on their website or on their app. It's like every team does this now, so it's also just become less of a unique thing, unfortunately. I don't understand why I complain about it. Then don't watch it. Like the people that complain are also watching it right away. Their complaints are coming out as the show's coming out. What's your favorite? I still think over 4.5 division wins is my favorite.
Oh yeah. All right. Well,
or just the over. Actually, maybe I'll just play the over.
Yeah, I'm keeping it simple. Just over 12 and I mean, if you want to say the division at -280, that's fine. But I'm not. The Keon Coleman stuff I like, but I think the easiest stuff is just smack. I know as much as it hates me to admit, agree with Adam. Like there's them losing 5 games. They're going to have to lose one of these as a pretty big dog. I mean, they have the Eagles, very losable game, Bengals, very losable game, Ravens, very losable game, and Chiefs, very losable. You know what? And now maybe they lose all. They probably won't lose all 4 of those.
Bills start 5-0 is +385. I remember that was the just give me that's the Ravens. That's Bills money line over the Ravens at +385 because they're not losing the other games.
Does Bills start 5-0 at what? +380?
+385.
All right, I'll tail that. I can see myself getting into this. I'm a little. I like it because of the price. I'm a little nervous about Bills opening night, but it is the last game in Ralph Wilson Stadium.
Well, now we can get +650 that the Bills are the last undefeated team. Is that the move? Because look at that. I mean, if they beat the Ravens, then they don't have another one until the Chiefs.
All right, why don't we do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
That'll be a little more fun.
Yeah, and we can get a paper ticket on that. They have that at the Circa.
Last undefeated team at what? Sorry, what was the price?
650 on the green book. Let me look on the. Let me look at the beautiful Circa, aka a paper ticket. Which maybe that's the future that someone decides to use there. Their $1,000 phrase that pays future on it. I
want someone to go for glory. Like I want someone to like do just a 50 to 1.
Just burn $1,000. So interesting. Green book better price. 5-1 at the Circa.
5-1 at the Circa. So last undefeated team +650 for the Buffalo Bills. All right, I can talk myself into a little Buffalo Bills magic here. Kramer, let's talk lock here for the AFC East. What is your favorite AFC East bet?
Well, the Dolphins week 1. The more that we talked about it, that was very fun. I do still enjoy all the total. The last undefeated Drake May. 5 rushing touchdowns. So many good options here, but it's got to be the Dolphins week 1.
Okay.
Just lock it up. Just lock it up.
What is the money line right now? Is it +120?
It's plus. How is it plus odds, Sean? We need to do a fucking
Daniel Jones is favored in an NFL game.
Circa has +110.
Okay. Call it +110 on the money line. Just think about it, Ryan. If we have the Survivor and to get some crazy upsets, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. But again, sign up for the Circa Survivor, Circa Million. Come hang out with us. Always great we
the
know
Grandissimo. You mean
Grandissimo? Yeah, let's go.
No, that's the entry we put on.
Will there be someone who does a Grandissimo on the Dolphins?
No.
Okay.
I mean, unless we enter.
No.
Then maybe. Well, I mean, it's just it wouldn't make actual sense. But man, what onions! I mean, I'd imagine the newspapers would be all over it, all over it.
That awesome. Good times as always. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We're gonna be back. 2-a-days continue. YouTube.com/Sports Gambling Podcast. If you're watching live, smash that subscribe button. Appreciate everyone tuning in, seeing a bunch of people checking out Spotify. Any comments, questions, hit us up over there. Happy to respond. Appreciate the 5 stars. Telling a buddy, telling a pal, spreading the word. And of course, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/phrase. Get in your entry so you have a chance to win $1,000 circa NFL future. Tonight we'll be talking week 3 NFL preseason. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second money green. He's Ryan.
Oh, NFC next, Sean.
Kramer. Let it ride.
And Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback.